What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and we're here for my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Review Season 6, Episode 4. What's going on? I know this video is like a day late, but better late than never, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into this review. I don't want to hold up y'all, none of y'all time. Don't want to take up any of y'all time because it's already late as fuck, so let's just get into it. So we're going to open up the video with Fizz, A1, Booby, and Mickey Monday. Now, first of all, I don't understand why Booby is back. What's the fucking point? Why is he here? Is he just here to be eye candy? Because what fucking storyline does he have? Oh, okay. He's thirsting over another bitch. He's now thirsting over April. Because last season he came back for one little scene to thirst over Brooke. You know, and I'm just like, okay, Booby need to find him something else to do. Because Keisha Cole ain't on the show. So now he got to thirst after any damn bitch that comes along. I'm just over it. Now he want to figure out if Fizz is sitting up here fucking April so he can mosey on through and shoot his shot. Booby, you are too cute to be trying to be so fucking thirsty. Find you a woman that really wants you. That bitch don't want you. She wants her damn baby daddy, ex-band member, ex-best friend. That's what the fuck that trifling bitch want. That's what the hell she want. Let's see. Mickey Monday. He talks about his little situation, his private life with his girlfriend. He's dating some model chick now. He's very happy with that. His ex-girlfriend is named Trisha, and she used to, and now she's kind of married to not Akbar, goddamn. She's now married to Akon. You know, Fizz is basically talking about his situation with April and how the B2K tour is doing so well and how he's happy with it. And A1 basically told the guys that he did fuck Summer Bunny and he really wants his family to work out. And of course everybody encourages him to go ahead and make the family work out. So that's pretty much it with that. So Lyrica's out looking for apartments to stay in while she's separated from her lesbian lover. And Princess has arrived with her dog. And, you know, Princess asked Lyrica, okay, so how do you feel about this house? Like, do you like it? Lyrica is like, well, you know, I do like it. It's okay, but, you know, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Now, Princess was like, sometimes it takes you moving out, doing things on your own for a man to realize what he's been missing at home. And that's exactly what the hell happened between me and Ray J. So Lyrica was like, well, did he admit to cheating? And Princess was like, yeah, he did admit that he cheated on me. He definitely admitted it. And so, you know, Lyrica was like, you know, it's just hard because she would love to work on her family, and that's what she chooses to be. That's what she wants to be, because at the end of the day, she married him, so that's what she wants to be. And Princess was like, well, you got to take out all the time in the world for you to realize what you want, because at the end of the day, it's really up to you. And like I said, you know, I don't like Lyrica at all, but I do kind of feel sorry for her, because at the end of the day, she did her dirt, he did his dirt, but he kept doing his dirt. And I think that she really wanted it to work out between her and A1, because that is her husband. But at the end of the day, he really don't give a fuck. He just out here fucking any bitch out here. You know what I mean? And Lyrica the only one that really wants his ass on some for real shit. So he need to really stop that shit. But Lyrica, I don't know. I don't think that she's a bad person. I just don't like her. You know what I mean? I don't like her at all. But she's not, I don't think that she's a horrible person. And I don't think that she deserves the shit that A1 keeps giving her. All the embarrassment and everything else. So I think either you're going to fix your family or you're going to move on. Either way, people are going to judge you for what you want to do. But I do think that if you want to fix your family, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of the times when a motherfucker cheats or whatever, everybody like, you need to leave that nigga, you need to leave that nigga. Not all the time. Now, if you know you want it to work out and you know that that's where you want to be, continue to work on your relationship. Because don't nobody else have to walk into your stilettos but you. So, yeah, fuck what everybody thinks. Just do it. Do what you feel is best for you. So, Brittany B sitting on the beach and K Michelle walks on the beach right along with her. And Brittany B basically tells K Michelle that she's working with Blac Chyna on some music, and K Michelle said she would have hung up the phone in Blac Chyna's face. You know what I mean? Because she feels like Blac Chyna's not a real artist. At this point in time, everybody decides that they want to do music as a last resort. Because I got a catchphrase, because I'm a reality star, because I'm doing this, and because I'm an Instagram thought, now I'm going to put out a rap song because I know everybody going to gravitate to it. You know what I mean? And I do understand what she's saying, because when something is a passion for you, that's something that you really enjoy doing, and that's something that you feel inside. I'm a writer. So when I see other people talking about they gonna write something and they know they're not serious about the craft like I am, it does kind of irritate me because that's something that I really enjoy doing. That's something that I put all of my all into. Like I put all my all into writing. Like I don't really put all my all into my videos like I do my writing because writing is my first love. Music is my first love as well. So it's kind of like, you know, when I see people just getting into music knowing that they don't really care about the craft, the sound, the way it makes you feel, the history, the reality of it, it does kind of irritate me too because I'm a musical person. I write songs and shit like that, so I'm all about the lyrics, I'm all about the music. So to see a bitch like Blac Chyna who sucked and fucked to get her way up to the top, now she want to do music when she knows she ain't really serious about it. That's a part-time hobby for her. And I don't want to sit up, I feel like people who looking at music as a hobby shouldn't even be doing this shit. So I agree with what K. Michelle is saying. But you know, Brittany B was talking about, well, who are you to say that she doesn't have any talent? I mean, you're trying to get into the country music field, but they're not trying to hear you. That's not the same situation though, Brittany. Like, we don't want to hear nothing that Blac Chyna has to say because Blac Chyna ain't got no motherfucking talent. The reason why the country music arena isn't trying to hear what K. Michelle is saying, it ain't because she ain't talented. It's because simply she's a black bitch and they don't want no black woman in their motherfucking arena. That's what it is. So it's not the same motherfucking wavelength. This bitch ain't got no talent. That bitch does. So it's not the same damn thing. So K. Michelle was talking about, Brittany B brought up the shit about Moniece and April and the tour. And K. Michelle was like, so I hear that Moniece and April going on the tour without no music. Okay, K, listen. I love you to death. But Moniece is supposed to be your friend. So all of this lightweight shade you throwing at her, I don't think that is necessary. I mean, okay, you don't think that she's taking her music seriously. I feel like that's something you should have a conversation with her about. Being that you are a musical person, I feel like as a friend, you should come to Moniece and be like, look sis, if you really taking your music seriously, you really need to take it seriously. Make some music that's worth some substance. Talk about things that you went through in your life. Put your story into your music. Have that musical conversation with your sister. You know what I mean? Because instead of throwing shade at her, have a conversation with your sister about the situation. That's just how I feel. I'm not really too fond of the shade towards Moniece and that's supposed to be homegirl. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. Then Kay goes into saying that her relationship with Lyrica is on the rocks due to something that she did last season. And you know, I don't care for the K. Michelle and Lyrica friendship. I don't care for them making up, honestly. But they were friends at one point. Before this show, they were friends. And them coming on the show, they're not friends. So sometimes it doesn't matter if you're not friends with a person anymore. When you see them going through something, sometimes you just want to reach their hand out and just forget about the bullshit that y'all was going through and just focus on being better to each other. And I understand, you know, I may not like it all the way, but I do get it. So Mickey Monday, we get into his real life. You know, we see his mama, his daddy, his daughter, and everything like that. And his mom and dad been living together for 9 years, I believe, and they making that shit work. I know they still fucking. Don't quote me on that, but I know they still fucking. So Mickey Monday has been trying to be in the industry for a long time. You know, he has not really found his place. You know, in Compton, people was thinking he was trying to be black. When he was in the Valley, people was thinking he was trying to be black. But he was just simply just being who the fuck he is. And people don't want to take him seriously because he's a white boy that looks like a rock star that's a rapper. And like I said on my last video, when bitches were trying to correct me as far as K. Michelle is concerned, K. Michelle has deeply studied country music. Her first mixtape, her first tape that she ever got was The Judge. She likes the Dixie Chicks. If you ever, I can give you a couple of country. She's made country records. Listen to Run Don't Walk. Listen to God I Get It. Listen to Memphis. Listen to Life I Chose. Listen to If It Ain't Love. All of those are country records that she made on her own. So she is a country singer. Point blank period. She can do country music. But because of who she is, or what she is, or what they think she should be, they're not taking it seriously. Being that Mickey Monday is who he is, what he is, and what he looks like, they don't want to take him seriously as a hip-hop artist. I feel like the way you look should not determine what your talent is. Like, look at Johnny Blaze. People probably ain't taking her seriously because she's a ghetto person that runs her mouth a lot and wants to fight a bitch all the time. That's probably why they're not taking her ass seriously either. But she's actually a great singer. She can play all these instruments. If somebody if somebody real from the industry just pick her up, she'll be able to be somebody. You know what I mean? So nobody should never look at a person's look and say, oh, yeah, they need to be this and they need to be that. He even had a role for Empire. And he turned it down because acting really wasn't his calling. But I really believe that if he took that role, he would have been able to do the things that he probably wants to do now. Introducing Trisha and Akon. I can tell you right now, I can see it right now. I'm going to be skipping through all their damn scenes. This bitch, I ain't really going to stay on them for too long, but she said that Akon had a couple of wives and she didn't know nothing about it. And yada, yada, yada. Her and Mickey Monday are friends, but they were fuck buddies at one point. So that's the basis of their relationship, child. I'm not going to be sitting up here talking about her dumb ass. So A1 comes home. Lyrica's in the house. And he basically apologizes to Lyrica for everything that has been going on with him and Summer Bunny and everything that he's embarrassed her with. And he wants to invite her on his last 2 shows. Lyrica was like, I'm not really into just getting up there, pretending like everything is cool just to save face. I'm really not with that. And honestly, Lyrica, I don't blame you. At this point, when do you stop faking the funk? If you're not happy in your marriage, you're just not fucking happy with it. And just because he's putting you on the stage to sing, that does not change the fact that he made you feel like this and he made you look like that. That's just what it is. Niggas think that they can cheat on you, do you wrong, and then they can just come in with a Birkin bag or a necklace or a ring or a car or a house and think that they're supposed to make everything much better. It don't make things any better. So I just feel like you just need to give her some space. Getting on the damn stage ain't gonna change her mind. You fucked up, bruh, and that's just what it is. So K. Michelle decides to take her body back through IVF, and I'm honestly hoping that she doesn't regret that decision. IVF does take your body through a lot of stuff, so I really hope that she doesn't regret it. Brittany B, she goes in to sit down through April and Monique's vocal lessons, and all Brittany B knows is that the last time I checked, April had a diss song. And all I know is that that's the only thing that April got is a diss song. I'm not taking her seriously, and I ain't taking that bitch seriously either. You know what I mean? As far as Monique, she had an independent album that she released on her own, and I've never heard it. I might just listen to it after I do this review. But Brittany B don't take April seriously at all, and she ain't really feeling her. She ain't feeling the bitch, period. I'm not really going to talk about Trisha and Mickey Monday, because who gives a fuck? K. Michelle, she pops up on Lyrica. And they sit down, they have a sisterly moment. K. Michelle takes ownership and she apologizes to Lyrica for the things that she said and the things that she did in the role that she played with the rumor about Lyrica fucking Safaree. And they both compared stories about how they had to defend themselves against the public and when people were saying lies about them and they had to defend and fight everything and everyone. And they both have that shit in common. So, like I said, I don't like Lyrica. Don't really care for her and K. Michelle's relationship right now. But it's really nice to see them mend fences. I may hop on board later on down the line. But, you know, you never know with K. Michelle and her friendships. But it was nice to see them have a moment. It was nice to see K. Michelle take on that big sister role. And basically give Lyrica some good advice about family and music and the industry and how when she had Chase, how she thought her career was over, and Lyrica just had Ocean and how she feels like it's over for her and it's really not. So, you know, fuck what people say, do what you do, and just continue to do your music. And as a peace offering, K. Michelle invites her to a showcase that Jason Lee is putting together. So kudos to K. Michelle and Lyrica on that. It's time for Brittany B's party. And Zell in Paris walks in. You know, the Uber thief walks into the building. And Zell and Ray, they reunite. Last time we saw Zell and Ray together, Zell walked up on Mr. Ray and punched him in his shit. But now they cool, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and some people's like, how do you get cool with a motherfucker you fought? That was the guy that I fought when I was like 18 years old. You know what I mean? We fought. It wasn't no fair one because them motherfuckers had got my ass. Him and his friends got me on together in that fight. However, years later we cool. You know what I mean? We're not friends or anything like that, but we're very cordial. We see each other, we speak, we talk, we even give each other hugs and stuff. Sometimes I might want to hit him on the ass sometimes because he got a fat ass and shit and he gay as fuck. Sometimes I want to fuck shit out of him. But that's another story. However, we cool. You know, that's all that really matters at this point. You know, so you can be cool with a motherfucker that you had a beef with. But Paris, you know, she's not really trying to hear that she just got this negative ass energy about her. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've never liked Paris, even before this whole she stole K Michelle's money. I didn't like her when she was on K Michelle's show the first season. Never liked Paris, period. I always felt like she was just a big ball of negative energy. And Brittany was like, she wasn't liking Paris' energy and she wanted her ass gone. Now, Zell was talking about how big she was and how she looked like a big ass highlighter. But girl, you sitting here next to Babe. So how the fuck you gonna sit up here and talk about how somebody else's body look? But okay, whatever. Not trying to fat shame, but the truth is the fucking truth. You know what I mean? So you sitting up here, standing up here next to Babe, but you want to talk about how she look like a big ass highlighter and all of that shit and all of that. So that whole argument was stupid. Brittany B didn't have to be shaded to Paris because she mentioned the Uber from the very beginning. It was funny, but it was unnecessary. And Paris, child, I just don't like you anyway. So whatever. And I'm over these cliffhanger episodes. Can y'all just get to the... I don't like this production company at all. But y'all, this is my review on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my video. My information should be below. And follow me on Instagram. It should pop up on the screen, right at the bottom of the screen. And that's it. Make sure y'all watch my boy Jamar84's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood video if y'all haven't. He's back to making videos. And I want y'all to support the real. Support the greatness. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to give out a couple of shout outs. Shout out to Rodney the Voice. I keep saying Divorce. Rodney the Voice. If you haven't subscribed to him, do so. Shout out to Live Leah. Shout out to Jamie That's Me. Shout out to Adrian Expressions. Shout out to Ashley, Bounty Blue, Forest Rocks, James Colwell, Sean Bradley, Alexander Rogers, Lady Nika, The Wiley Show. You know, just to name a few. Just to name a few. Shout all y'all out. I feel like showing a little bit of love tonight. So with that being said, I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.